All right. So welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here tonight and taking the time out. I love seeing littles there because honestly, like this is why I lost weight, so that I was a better mom because I'm just going to be real with you. I was not the nicest person to live with when I was overweight. I was over 200 pounds before I started this. I am a mom of three. I have a 13-year-old, an 11-year-old, and a 7-year-old. I'm a former middle school math teacher, so I was around, basically preteens like all day, every day. And that alone can make a person a little crazy. But I would come home from teaching all day and I would just be so tired, no energy. I would be really cranky. I was not fueling my body well, and I knew that, but I said I didn't care because I really did, because I knew like how I felt. But I felt like it would be too hard to change things. I would have to do things like, cook healthy dinners and not drive through anywhere anymore. And like I had like a perfectionist viewpoint of what it meant to be healthy. And so I just didn't start for a long time. But it came to the point where like I realized like I don't want to be this woman anymore. I didn't like how I was even like treating my kids. I would be so impatient when I would get home, and I didn't like the way that my husband and I were relating to each other. Like I would stay quiet about things because I had no self-confidence. Things that would annoy me that he would do, but I would just be like, I'm just going to handle it myself. I'll do all the housework myself. I'll do all the laundry myself, and I won't speak up. I won't ask. I just was struggling, and I didn't feel good about myself. Like even like being intimate with my husband was a struggle. Like I didn't even like looking at myself in the mirror. Why would I want him looking at me? And so that's where I started. And I really just needed that personal accountability with my own fitness and health. And that's what I found with my coach. And I eventually lost those 60 pounds and over 30 inches in 6 months. And now I have kept it off for 3 years. So like, honestly, the first decision that you have to make is like deciding that it's going to be different, that you want to be different than what you are right now, as far as just the life that you're living. Like, I don't know how you feel inside. I knew that I just felt like crap, and I knew I didn't like it and I needed to change. So, I saw my friend I went to college with her. We were math majors together at Point Loma, and she kept showing me all these, well, she wasn't showing me. I felt like she was showing me her Flex Friday pictures. And I was like, man, I want to be toned like that. And she did invite me to her challenge group like in March, actually, about this time of 2015. I was like, no, I am too busy because I was teaching 3 different grade levels. I was the only math teacher at this little school in Central California. And I would just do lesson plans all day Sunday. I was also a pastor's wife at the time. So, of course, we'd go to church in the morning. We'd come home, eat lunch, which lunch for me was Carl's Jr., bacon Western cheeseburger, crisp cut fries, and a Diet Coke because that's healthy. But I then would like lesson plan, and like it was just crazy. I had a crazy schedule just like everybody does. And so I said, no, I don't have time for that. But then the summer came, and it was like I had no excuse. She gave me everything I needed, and it was convenient for me. So let me just get into like the exact, and I'll tell you, like, I'm a specifics kind of girl. And if you tell me like exactly what to do for something, I will do it, as long as I know like, yes, like I need that in my life. So these are the basics. This is nothing like crazy. It is fitness, nutrition, support. And then the piece that I love that I never got like on my own was rewards and recognition. Like you don't want to want that, but it's really nice to get like recognized for the progress that you're making. I don't think they do that at gyms, and I don't think they like, I know when I lost my own weight, like I wouldn't do that for myself. I wouldn't reward myself, and I don't know why. It just didn't happen. So these are the basics. So step one, like make the decision, I'm changing and this is what I'm going to do. So step two for me was the fitness. What I needed convenient. I did not have time to go to the gym. I lived in a very small town. It was like 3,000 people or something. I was not about to go running in that very small town. It was very dark, very scary place actually. And the gym was far. So I needed convenient. I needed as short as can be, because like I said, I didn't have a lot of time, and I needed it to be effective in that amount of time that I had. So what I got was 30-minute workouts that I can do online and at my house. Actually, they started as DVD programs when I started. We didn't have the digital library of workouts, so I got the DVDs. And all of these workout programs are created by experts. And then the beautiful thing is that they give you a calendar to follow. Remember, I told you I'm a specifics kind of girl, and I like if you tell me like what workouts to do every day, I will do it. And that's what these had. There's hundreds of options. So like, based on your preferences, what your goals, like you could choose a workout program that fits for you. And then not only that, but now that they're digital, new programs are added to the library all the time. There's actually a new one coming out this summer that I am really excited for. So I'm going to show you guys this, what do you call it? Website really quick, because it is pretty amazing. Let me just sign in here. I just want to show you guys like what it looks like. So I access this on my husband's Xbox, and I sign in. This is what it looks like when you first sign in, and these are all the different workout programs. Right now I'm doing Transform 20. It is 20-minute workouts. It uses a step, and you come in here and you just push play. I'm on chapter 1. Tomorrow's gonna be week 2, stronger. And actually I'm gonna be using some weights on this one, but those are the actual workouts. Then you go into program materials. Now this particular program, because it's newer, they literally filmed a different workout every day. So there's no getting bored. There's no, it's just like having a trainer at your house, because they change it up every time. You're not gonna plateau. Like, you're gonna keep getting different results, because it's a new workout every day. When I started though, it was with 21 Day Fix, and it was not a new workout every day. It was the same workouts every week. And so it was not as, well, I got bored actually. And so I did a dancing one. But I just wanted to show you, like, there's these calendars that you can print out. So actually, when I bought this program, the calendar came with it, and I have this on my wall and I keep track. Then it gives you the nutrition plan, which is what I'll talk about next. But I wanted to show you the nutrition button here. And there's even a cooking show on this thing. The Ultimate Portion Fix is coming out soon, and that's a big deal. It's coming out March 18th, and I'm really excited about it. But this Fixate cooking show is, Autumn does this with her brother, who's a chef, and they created a bunch of healthy meals Okay, it's not showing the videos, but I'll tell you, one time my daughter wanted to cook, or she wanted to make some muffins, some cupcakes, and I was like, oh, great. So I took her on here and I was like, okay, pick some muffins from here, or cupcakes. And so she picked some like peanut butter filled ones, and they were amazing and they were healthy, and that was cool that we could do that. So there's so many things on here. Even with your workouts, like you can choose like more specifically what you want. Um,
Took my video off. I'm embarrassed.
the value on here is like absolutely crazy with what you get. And with the package that you would get a full year of it. So those are the workouts. If you guys have questions, let me know. I gotta move this little thing. Sorry, okay. So that was the first step. I had all of these workouts that I could access. I did 21-day fix. Now there are tons more that we could choose from, and your coach would help you find one that works for you. And so that is going to be like just an amazing thing. Okay, step 2. No, that was step 2. Step 3 is, of course, the
Annabelle's like in her car.
It's the nutrition. So, sorry. All right. So step 3 is nutrition, you guys. This is like the biggest deal because nutrition is 80% of your results. So really, like when I was doing the workouts, and when I do the workouts now, it's not so much for the weight loss. It's for feeling strong. It's for overcoming those hard things and like that you deal with. And so it is going to am I on mute? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys tell me if you hear me? Okay, I think I'm good. Okay, thanks, Jessica. So the workouts are more for like your mental emotional game, like getting through hard things. It's not so much for like actually losing the weight. It's your nutrition where you're going to lose the weight. So what I needed portion control because I really, really, really love food. I would overeat too much. I would like I grew up in a house where you would get full, like your stomach would get sick. Like that's when you were done eating, and then you would say I'm full, and then you would reach for more chips and salsa. That's where I grew up, and so that was what I was used to, so I needed that portion control. I also told my friend, like, I don't want to make a different dinner than my family. I want to eat dinner with my family. I want them to be able to eat the same dinners as I do. So I don't want anything crazy. Like I don't want to eliminate any kind of thing because I really love bread and I really love pasta. I really love chocolate and I don't want to give those things up. And so that's what this eating plan allowed me to do. It had structure. Again, I told you I'm a specifics kind of girl. And so the structure for me was like, okay, you weigh this much. And if you see there's like this chart down here, based on your weight, you get a certain amount of containers throughout your day. And so you plan like, okay, for breakfast, I'm going to have my Shakeology, that's what I have, and then like a piece of toast. So Shakeology is a red protein and a piece of toast is a yellow. And then you eliminate that from your list of containers that you have for the day. And these containers, like they look very small, but actually they hold a lot. And people often say when they do the portion fix that like it's almost too much food. And that's how I felt at the beginning, but now it's like, it's perfect. It's a balance of calories throughout your day. So I tried that thing where I was trying to count calories and it did not work very well because I'm a perfectionist and I could not figure out like, okay, how many calories is this exactly? and I couldn't get it, like measuring with like just the measuring cups, and it was just too much for me. And so using these containers, like if it fits in the container and it's on your food list, you can have it. Just eliminate it from one of your containers for the day, and you're good. Like I said, there's room for treats. Like I can go out to a restaurant and eat food, and people would never know that I'm on a diet. Like I don't call it a diet. It's just how I eat normally. I have use these containers enough to know what it looks like, the amount on a plate. And so like for rice or something at a restaurant, I usually do not eat it all, because the amount that they give you at a restaurant is way more than what I know fits in that container. I can have pizza. I have like 2 slices of pizza, and you just count it as part of your containers. I can eat chocolate. You can drink wine on this this meal plan. And it was those little things that really worked for me, because I just I didn't want to give up those things. And if it meant like that I had to be healthy, like that was a struggle. I'm for real. Like I want to be healthy, but I also love chocolate and those treats. And so that was a big deal for me. There's a food list that tells you exactly what you can eat. And it's all normal foods. There's actually a lot of foods that you can eat. And I've come to the point where now it's like, I don't have to use the food list anymore, but I did put it on my refrigerator and I had it there for me. I didn't, when I first started, I did not do like meal prepping like I do now. I did maybe like make sure I had vegetables cut up and stuff. And I did plan, like I planned, okay, here are my dinners for the week that I'm going to make for the family. I knew what I was having for breakfast every day. I knew what I was having for lunch every day. And my breakfast was normally my Shakeology, which I'll tell you about in a second. And then I think like a piece of toast, like I said. And then I would have a snack in between there, like an apple. And then I would, for lunch, have like a buffalo chicken wrap with a whole wheat tortilla, shredded chicken with that Frank's Red Hot sauce, and some carrots and celery in there, and a side salad. For snack, I would have carrots on the way home. And then my dinner would always be like a protein, a vegetable, and a carb. And that's the other thing about the containers. It is balanced macros. I don't know about all of that, I'll be honest, but Autumn Calabrese, who created this whole system, she is a bikini competitor, and so she knows all about those macros and balancing them and all of that. So this eating plan is good for anybody from, like you're just starting out a health journey all the way up to like you're competing in things. Like you can use this eating plan and those containers. Now the Ultimate Portion Fix here, like I said, is coming out this month, and it is a video series, actually modules. It's going to talk about emotional eating. It's going to talk about sugar addiction. It gives you 75 healthy family meals, ideas specifically for kids too. You're going to get a cookbook, a tracker book here, and then like online, there's digital access to something, but it might just be the videos. But that one I'm really excited about. I'm actually going to get certified in those things in that, so that I can like go deeper with the containers. Like if you're coming to me and you're like, it's not working after like 3 weeks, then I can help you figure out like, okay, let's try this, let's try that. So I'm really excited about that. So that is all the nutrition. So again, we like make the decision, step 1. Step 2, easy workouts at home, short, tells you exactly what workout to do every day. It's not a decision of what you do. It's a decision of you just do it. And you know exactly how long it takes. So you know like how much time you're going to need. And then your nutrition, you know exactly how many containers you can eat in your day. You know what foods you can have. And yes, as your coach, I would help you like break that down. I've gotten very good at it over the past 3 years. So I can help you with all of that. I even have a Facebook group where I post my meal plan every week. This part is the easiest to do and the easiest part not to do. This is Shakeology. And a lot of people, like, they get a little crazy when we talk about Shakeology because they think it's like some, just another shake. And let me just tell you, this is not just another shake. This is something that is like dear to my heart because it's like it is nature in a bag. In fact, I was just listening to the co-creator of this formula, and she was just saying, like, she told her story about how she was in her 20s and sickly, and at that time they didn't know like what it was, but basically she had fibromyalgia and doctors couldn't figure out what was happening. She was just very weak, and she went to other countries to find alternative medicine and holistic medicine, and she found all these superfoods, and she would literally be in her kitchen grinding up these superfoods to put them in a shake. She would put them in her, she would give them to her clients because she was a nutritionist. Also, she had her own clients. And so she did all this, and then she married Carl Daikeler, who's the CEO of Beachbody. And he asked her, like, would you be willing to make a shake? And she told him no at first because she had made shakes for other companies before, and they compromised when they started seeing the profit. They compromised the nutrition of the shake, and she wasn't okay with that. So she told him, like, as long as you do not compromise the nutrition of the shake and it's not going to be about the money, like, I need to make sure there's good ingredients in there, like nothing cheap. So Beachbody literally does like hundreds of testing from the soil that all of these foods are grown in, all the way up to the powder in the bag before it gets sent to your house. And if it doesn't pass, it doesn't get sent to your house. She said that there's tons of ingredients that they have been researching to want to put into Shakeology, but more ingredients get rejected because they don't pass the quality testing that Beachbody does for their ingredients. So a lot of people, like, they don't like the price of it or whatever, but the price you are paying for them going out and researching all of these superfoods, and it is just superfoods. There's no artificial anything in here. These ingredients come from all over the world, and if you were to try to have all of the nutrition that is in this bag and in one serving, it would cost you $41 in one cup, and we get it for just like less than $5 or $4 in these cups. So these ingredients are here. The reason that this is like formulated specially, it's not just a protein shake, it is like full dense nutrition. In this shake, you're gonna get protein, and it's a good source of protein. It's high quality. You're gonna get vitamins and minerals. She did say though, when you get the vegan flavors, that they don't add in the vitamins and minerals because of sometimes there's doctors that are working with your body and giving you certain vitamins and minerals. And she said they wanted to have a formula that didn't have that added in so that doctors can make sure that they know exactly what you're getting. So the vegan formulas don't have the added vitamins and minerals like the whey formula does. You're also going to get antioxidants and phytonutrients in this, and those detoxify and protect the body against the free radical damage. There's pollution, you guys, in the air, in our soil, in our water that our food gets watered with. And so Shakeology helps your body heal from those pollution that gets in your body from all of these things that we are eating from the grocery stores. Then there's the adaptogen herbs, which increase the energy and combat stress. This Shakeology has this superfood called ashwagandha, and it helps with depression. Actually, one of my friends who's a coach now, she said that she used to order ashwagandha from online for her stress and her depression, and she hasn't done that since she has drank Shakeology, and she hasn't needed to. And then there are also prebiotics, probiotics, fiber, and digestive enzymes in here. So this is also about the gut health. It aids in digestion and promotes regularity. And so all of these nutrients, like these are all the ingredients in Shakeology you get in 1 cup. And honestly, it should taste like really bad. And it really doesn't. Isabel Deichler, the co-creator, said that when she would make her shakes, it tasted terrible. But these shakes they don't taste terrible. And they don't have that like powdery like consistency either. Honestly though, when I did try it the first time, my husband made it with just water and ice, and it wasn't my favorite, not gonna lie. But I added peanut butter, and that was a game changer for me personally. I love peanut butter. But there are tons of recipes, and when you join our groups, we give you like tons of recipes for Shakeology. You won't get bored of Shakeology as long as you are enjoying it every day. You will see the benefits of it. So here's just a few. So Crystal Perry, she is one of the ladies that was in one of the first groups I was in with my coach, and my coach is Melissa Hogg in the middle. She has MS and a ton of other immune diseases, and she went from 23 meds to only drinking Shakeology. She's lost over 80 pounds, and she used these same steps that I'm telling you that I used also. Melissa Hogg, my coach, I remember in college, would struggle with IBS like big time, and she'd have to take medicine every day. And since drinking Shakeology, she has no more IBS symptoms. And then my favorite, because she's my mama, is Sue Detweiler. When she was drinking Shakeology, and she still does, and just so you know, Crystal Perry and my mom are nurses. So this Shakeology, like my mom even told me, like, this is preventative medicine. This is not like just a protein shake that you're going to get from the store. It is preventative medicine. So for my mom, she was able to get off of blood pressure medication, her cholesterol medication, and her mood stabilizers, because it just has such pure, good nutrition. Like, our bodies are nature, and you give it nature, and it just thrives on it, and it heals your body like so intensely. So Shakeology is special, and I love the stories behind Shakeology and how it's created, how many people like are part of creating it to be what it is today. So this is a key part of my personal nutrition. The reason I loved it so much was because I was a very busy teacher mom, and to blend this really quick in the morning for a breakfast was amazing for me. And then the fact that it kept me full from breakfast until lunchtime was even more amazing. And I got way more energy, like I wasn't so cranky after work. And plus my cravings were curbed, because cravings are nutrition usually that's not being fulfilled in your body, and those get curbed with Shakeology. Now you're going to have to deal with the emotional eating part of your journey. I've had to deal with that too, and a lot of my clients have had to deal with working through, like, why am I eating right now? Like, we do talk about those in our groups, because that is a big deal. Like, even just getting ready for this webinar, like, I'm not gonna lie, today was a hard, like, I wanted to eat everything. I wanted to go to Starbucks. I wanted to eat junk, and I knew I didn't need it. I knew that I was nervous about, like, sharing tonight. And so, like, those are things that you'll start to realize within yourself as you're on this journey also. And those are the things we talk about in our groups, which is the step 4. This, like, okay, so the secret ingredients for me were Shakeology and the support that I would get from my personal coach and from the group that I was in. So I needed daily accountability, and I did not need my husband, because my husband did not have these goals for me. These were my goals. I was the one that felt like crap when I came home from work every day, not him. I had to do this for myself, and he was not going to, he started with me, but once week 3 came along and 21 Day Fix, it was like, no, he's going to go eat something else and not the salad. So I had to stick to this for myself. I needed the encouragement, because we are our own worst enemies. And I would do one little thing wrong. In my perspective, it was wrong. And I would give up in the past, and I'd be like, F it, it's not worth it. I can't do this. And so just being part of a group was a big deal for me, because it was like-minded people. They were all working towards these health goals too in my group, and even now. And so it is so nice to go in there and see these ladies working out, these ladies drinking their shake and sharing their meal plans and all of this. And you just get encouraged even by just their action of they're doing it. So what's wrong with me? Nothing. I can do it too. So I'm going to go work out now, or whatever. The My Challenge Tracker app is a free app that us coaches invite you to our group. And that's where we log in our workouts. We log in our Shakeology. It even has spots for you to put in your measurements. And it's awesome, because I'm a math person, right? So it gives you a graph of your progress, and it tells you once you put in your weight every week, it will tell you lost this much. And it's just so nice. Everything is right there. Me personally, I put in a workout tip or whatever, every morning, and we check in every night. Not only that, but my coach would check in with me personally, sending me a message every week. That is one thing that you're not going to get at a gym. There are so many people that are paying for the gym and not going, and that gym does not call you to say hey, you haven't been to the gym in a while. It's time to go, So just the personal connection with people that are on this journey with you, that people that are they have jobs, they have kids, they have a busy schedule just like you, and they're doing it. It's yes, I can do this too. And then there's the larger community of Beachbody, where you actually get to, this is the last thing, you get rewarded and recognized for your progress. And there is celebration in our groups, there's recognition in our groups. But even after I finished each of my programs, I submitted my results, and I got a shirt for each one that I finished. And not only that, but Beachbody gives away lots of money actually every month, every quarter, every year to people who enter their results and get amazing progress. Actually, one of my coaches is in the running this year for the big $100,000 prize. He's in the top 5 of his age bracket. He's lost 130 pounds doing these same things that I'm telling you about. And so that's really exciting to see that he could really win. So you get rewarded for your progress. And just so you know, this is not about perfection. This is about progress. We are all in this journey together. If you're going to join our groups, then we are rooting for you. And as long as you stay in there and you lean into the group and you keep doing the workout, keep drinking the shake, keep doing your best to follow your eating plan that you're on, you're going to get results, and you're going to, it's going to happen. It may not happen on your timeline, but it's going to happen. I promise you. That's the other thing is yes, I lost 60 pounds in 6 months. That may not be you, and that is perfectly fine. Wherever you're at is a beautiful thing. You do need to appreciate your body for what it is right now. It has gotten you this far, and then you just treat it with the most purest love from here on out so that it can get you even further with your kids, like playing with your kids and things like that. So all of these things are proven results. Like, this is not just me. It's not just in my groups. It's like these steps that I have taken, these specific things, has helped thousands of people. So what are your guys' options? So maybe you're ready to join the March 11th challenge group. That is what we are promoting tonight, because, you know, we got things to do. We got goals to get. So March 11th, our challenge group is starting, and maybe you're ready to achieve your own health and fitness goals. So this is the most basic package, and honestly, it is the best value. What you would get is 1 year of the Beachbody On Demand. That was the website that I showed you. It has all the workouts, all the eating plans, the cooking show. All the new workouts will be loaded on there throughout your year, the year that you have it. You'll get 30 meals with Shakeology. So one of these bags is 30 meals, and it's 1 shake a day. You can have 2, like I had 2 today, because remember I told you I wanted to go to Starbucks. I decided to come home and make my Shakeology, and I just put like a scoop of coffee grounds in there. It was beautiful. Just what I needed. So you get 30 meals of that once a day. You're going to get the eating plan that I was telling you about with the portion control containers. You'll actually get the portion control containers. You'll get the shaker cup. And then, of course, you get a free Team Beachbody coach, who, it might be me, it might be your friend that invited you here tonight. But we're all doing this group together. So we're all going to be together in the group. And that's fun. Like, that really is fun. So that is the package, like the most basic package. I'm going to tell you there are tons of packages. That's the most basic. That's the one that I share with people, because it is everything you need. It's $160. And that may sound like a lot to you, but when you really think of the value, like, the value is up to you. Like, I can come here and tell you like how this has changed my life. For me personally, the way that it's changed my life is I have more confidence. I have more energy. I am more patient with my children. I can like play with them and have fun with them. I can, after my son's baseball game or practices, I can run and sprint those bases with him so that he learns to get faster on those bases. I can, well, I'll tell you, my relationships have changed even with my husband. I speak up to him more often because I have more confidence. I don't stay quiet like I used to. That brings in more intimacy. Like, I'm going to be for real, like, because I'm proud of my body that I've created this, I guess, because I did the workouts, I did the eating plan, and I am excited to like be intimate with him now. And that has not always been the case. So you have to decide for yourself, like, the value is up to you. When you actually reach your ultimate goals, like, how would you feel? What would it change in your life? How would it change your family? How would it change your relationships? Because I can tell you it's $160, but the value of that $160 is going to be like what you do with this. So like, honestly, I've always viewed health and fitness as like very like no fun. You can't have anything fun. You can't like go out to eat or whatever. And just the fact that I have done this with more freedom than I have ever experienced has been amazing. So you have to decide the value for you. You have to decide your why. Like, why would you want to reach your goals? Like, what is important to you that you can't do now that you really want to do? How do you feel internally that like you don't want to feel that way anymore? Because I just know, like, I felt so icky. And I knew, like, I can't feel this way anymore because it's affecting my family. And I'm going to tell you guys, my story kind of started with my mom in 8th grade. She was not taking care of herself, and I was put in a position that I should not have been in 8th grade, and having to tell her, like, Mom, I need you. Please don't kill yourself. Like, literally, she wanted to commit suicide. And I was sitting on my bed with her, or on her bed with her, telling her, like, I need you here. And just like knowing the effects of my mom's lack of self-care on me, like, I did not want that for my kids. And so I had to change. I had to be the one that decided, like, no, I'm not doing this anymore with my health. I know I can do this. There's other women that have full-time jobs with children that are healthy. Like, I can do this. I can do the same thing. So the value is up to you, and it's your opportunity to decide and ask questions. If you guys want to put them in the chat or just unmute yourself, that is perfect. Actually, yeah, I don't know if you guys want to just unmute yourself. I was going to unmute us all, but some of us might not want that. So let us know if you have any questions. And then I have a surprise. Anybody have any questions? Rebecca, do you have a question? Anybody? Okay. Put them in the chat if you have any questions, but my surprise is this, that if you order tonight and you decide, like, I'm going to do this, actually not even tonight, like the first person that is on this call that makes a decision and orders tonight is going to get a $25 Nike gift card, because you need a brand new sports bra because you're starting this journey and you need to feel good. And so I'm going to be offering that to you guys tonight. So what do you need to do? You need to contact your coach that invited you to this call. You need to give them your email address, and you need to tell them what flavor of Shakeology you want. There's chocolate, there's cafe latte, there's vanilla, there is strawberry, there's greenberry, which I've only tried once, by the way. It's okay. Then there's all the vegan flavors, Jessica. There's all the vegan flavors of the same, except greenberry. So you have to give them your email and your flavor, and they will put it in we call it a share cart. They'll set up your cart for you. They'll send you the link. You need to complete it all. Send them a screenshot. They'll get to me that you did it. And the first person to get back to me with that gets that $25 Nike gift card. So that just puts a little light under your booty there, because I'm going to tell you, if this is something that you're like, yes, I need this in my life, the longer you wait, the more it's going to be like that excitement is going to go away. And eventually you're just not going to do it. Like, you need to act on this now. Because, like I said, things get in your way. Other things are going to happen when you get off this call, and your excitement is going to go away. And you may not reach those goals. I mean, yes, there are other ways to do it. I'm just telling you, this is how I did it. As a busy mom, it was convenient for me. It made everything easy for me. And so do it now. Like, if this is really what you need, you know you need to get healthy, and you've said, like, I need to do something, this is the something, okay? It's nothing fake. It's nothing crazy. We will be with you every step of the way, and that's what you need to know. So email flavor and send that to your coach. They'll send me what you send back to them. So make sure you screenshot things so that you have that evidence, and we will get you that $25 Nike gift card, and let's do this. So March 11th, we start, we always start with a prep week, like getting ready, and then we go the next week into the workouts. We will help you find the workout program that works for you. If it is 20 minutes or an hour, whatever, we'll find one for you. If there's no more questions, then I'm going to let you all go. I'm going to stop sharing, and Let me know if you guys can message me, you can message your coach, and then we're good to go. So let me know if you guys have questions or whatever, but you guys have a good evening. Thank you so much for being here. I hope it was informational for you. Love you all. Have a good night.